Hey, y'all, God bless you. Welcome to the broadcast. We're here tonight to really just check back in on you. It's 8 o'clock, and, I wanted to come on in and really just bless somebody on tonight and just really just check in, man. Those of you that's been following me for the last few broadcasts, we've been talking about your health and how it matters. And, we started this thing off talking about mental health and all of that stuff, mental disorders and, trying to make sure that we're good on that end. And then we went into last week and we talked about, the physical health and exercising and, how important it is. And was on here with Vinny Vegas. And so, we wanted to try to attack that. Now, again, tonight's broadcast, I'm not going to be on here long. I promise you I'm not. I'm just here, y'all, just to talk about becoming a healthier version of you. Now, again, when I say this, and I'm saying this not just for this audience, but also for Christian television. And so I'm doing two broadcasts at one. But, I wanted to come on here and really, really talk about becoming a healthier version of you. And so my question is, to you, what is it going to take for you to become a healthier version of you? Now, we put this challenge out there. We did this challenge, and the challenge was, since it's February, in the beginning of February, I wanted to do this, and it was something simple. This is not a lot of work. Y'all, this is something really simple, but I wanted to do this, y'all, where we could come in and you do 28 sit-ups, 28 push-ups. We're going to stay off of sodas, and then we're going to do 28 minutes of walking or running or some kind of physical exercise where you're dealing with cardio, jumping jacks. Y'all, could have been any of that stuff. Now, why is this important? Because your health really does matter. And see, the crazy part is I don't want us to get to the point where we start thinking that we're okay, and then you end up going to the doctor and then you've got a bad report. When we have the opportunity, and I can go off of what I've heard and what I've said. We have the opportunity to do these things. Now, this stuff doesn't take long. If you're in any kind of condition, the push-ups ought to take you a couple of minutes. Regardless of your age, man. If you're in any kind of condition, 28 push-ups and sit-ups. Now watch this. For the folk that this may be a struggle for, let me go ahead on and say this. Man, I'm not asking you to come on here and try to be somebody else. That's not the goal. The goal is for you to try and push yourself to be greater. The goal is 28 push-ups. The goal is 28 sit-ups. Y'all, by the end of February, we want to try to max that. And then guess what happens? We let this stuff spill right on over into March. And it becomes a better, healthier version of you. We've got to want to do better. We've got to want to feel better, y'all. Is it going to be some work? Yes. Is it going to be one of those things where you got to, put in some consistent time and a commitment? Yes. But watch this. In the long run, in 30 days, look at what has happened. Now, also, when we talk about this health matters, y'all, we're also dealing with other aspects of it. Now, again, we're giving up sodas. Now, y'all hear me. I heard somebody say, I give up, I long ain't got to put down the beer. Okay, is it helping you? So all I'm saying is, I'm not telling y'all to completely give up a lifestyle. But what I am saying is, at some point, you've got to start wanting to do better, because if you're like me and on medication, see, I keep telling y'all, this thing, I put myself out there being a diabetic. I don't want to take this medicine. Y'all hear me? In April, and I have to keep on saying it, in April, I go back to get my DOT test, my physical. And at the end of this thing, in April, I want to be off of the medication. So when they see me, the prescription that they're writing me is either the dosage is going to be so low that they're almost taking me completely off of it, and then I'm going to wean myself off of it. Now, I know you're saying, man, how you going to do that? Hey, don't do that. Don't go against Dr. O. Watch this right here. The only thing that the doctor continually keeps telling me regarding this disease called diabetes, that nobody wants to, admit that that's what it is. But The only thing they tell you is exercise, change your lifestyle, change how you eat. So y'all, we're starting to do this. Let's change our habits. Let's change some of the things, our lifestyle. Let's change some of the things that we're doing. Now, again, I'm not telling you to give up and go cold turkey on some things. Because let me go on and tell y'all, that Burger King Whopper, y'all hear me, that is my weakness. I don't care. And McDonald's fries, I'm just telling y'all now, y'all need to hear me. That's my weakness, man. And all you got to do is wave it in front of me, I fall. But all I'm saying is this right here. Y'all, we've got to change in one of our lifestyles to be better and to be different. If we want to get off this medication, if we want to, y'all, I talked about the mental health side of it and how mental health matters. Also, man, we a healthier version of you spiritually, a healthier version of you mentally, a healthier version of you physically. Y'all hear me, man? A healthier version of you emotionally. Y'all getting rid of some baggage, man, some stuff, some folk in your life that's got, but y'all hear me, man? We carry more stress, and especially being people of color, we have more stress on us than what we really even think about. And a lot of it, y'all, a lot of this stuff emotionally, y'all, we carrying people and things and folk in our spirits, in our hearts, in our minds. And these folk just waking up with us, going to bed with us, doing everything with us. Y'all hear me? All of this stuff, they continually keep doing. And what happens is, y'all, it makes it where, man, this gonna sound crazy, but here you are, watch this, just hear me. Here you are with your husband, here you are with your wife, y'all making love, y'all, and all of this other stuff. And somebody else is in the bed with you. May as well be. Because we got them folk there. We got our family up in there, our sisters, our brother. Everybody's in bed with you and your loved one. And all I'm saying is we're carrying a lot of emotional baggage. Y'all better hear me. I'm saying some good stuff here. I know I am. Y'all, we got all of this stuff. And what it continually keeps doing is it literally keep on, man, hurting us. And we're doing more harm keeping these folk in our hearts and our spirit. Y'all hear me? Man, some of y'all got grown children. Man, you need to let them folk go. Oh, man, I'm in here tonight. I know I am. Y'all, we have to let folk go on and let these people be and do whatever it is that they're going to do, because I'm sitting up here telling you, while you somewhere concerned about them, they're not even concerned about themselves. Say it again, boy. While you concerned about them, up praying, walking the floor for them, thinking about them, checking on them, texting, calling, they ain't doing none of that stuff for you. You praying for them, they in the bed asleep when it concerns you. So y'all, all I'm saying is, man, we got to know when to let go. Y'all remember the old song, those of you that's my age, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Man, y'all hear me, man. You got to know, okay, this ain't worth it. Emotionally, that's destroying you. Spiritually, a lot of us are holding on to, here you go. Some of these churches, there it is. Some of these churches that ain't speaking no life, not giving you life, but you constantly keep going because that's what you're loyal to. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not tripping and mad about you going to church and going up in there. But here's the thing. Pastors still talking about the same stuff. The same stuff keep going on. The same folk fighting over the pastor. The same folk fighting over the usher board. Still talking about, y'all hear me, man. That is nowhere in the Word of God where you see that stuff happening like that. And you're sitting here and you're trying to figure out, Lord, what is it? Well, could it be that you're in a dead place spiritually? Y'all, I'm talking about a healthier version of you. Healthier version of you. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. And there it is, the only mentally part, man. On the mental part, y'all, we're so stressed out. I told y'all got to go back and look at some of the broadcasts, because I have some doctors on here with me. We were talking about this stuff. Man, this stuff is more powerful than what you think. And depression and suicide, you got all of this stuff. And we're carrying all of this stuff with us. We're carrying this baggage. And it's a part of our lives, and it's what we do, and it's what we And I'll be honest with you, that's what we allow. We allow people in our space. These folk all up in your space. Again, you at home with your husband, with your wife, and these folk all with you. You done brought your job home with you. Come on, y'all, man. At some point, man, we've got to know when to cut back. And if anybody know a thing about bringing your job home, it's me. Taking it out on my wife, on my children. Y'all hear me? Because the stuff that's happening is so negative out there that then you bring that stuff home. And that stuff, it becomes a part of you. And so what happens is, literally, we have to know, y'all, we got to know when to let that stuff go, man. And so I use myself to be real, because y'all don't want to be real and tell folk that that's what you end up doing. So I'll do it. I guess I'll be the guinea pig and let everybody know. Man, we've got to become better versions of ourselves. And physically, again, I can't say much more about it. Y'all, physically, hey, Jessica, physically, y'all, we've got to be on this thing. Physically, take better care of ourselves, y'all. Come on, man. That little 28 push-ups that I said, let's do. Y'all, listen, do something. Those sit-ups, do something. The push-ups, do something. Put the sodas down. Drink water. Cut back on some carbs. Whatever it is that you've got to do to try to make yourself better and feel better. A lot of us, y'all, don't feel good because we ain't eating good. Amen. Let me say it one more time for the folk in the back. Because I love to eat. Can't none of y'all beat me eating, man. Period. And y'all hear me, man. Y'all hear me. 2,000 milligrams of metformin. 25 milligrams of Januvia. High blood pressure medication. And I think it's 25 milligrams and another 5 for another milligram of blood pressure. And then a cholesterol pill. That's 5. Watch this right here. And a lot of that was over time. So I made a decision that I want to be better. I asked y'all, come on, go with me. It's not too late. We're just in the second day of February. I'm not going to ask you to go back and do anything that you double up that you missed. But y'all, let's cut back on something. And that's my personal now. Some of y'all are in worse situations than I am. Some folk have cancers in different things. Y'all, that we've got to want to become healthy versions of ourselves. I'm 50. And no, I don't feel like I'm 50 because I do a lot of things physically. But still, y'all, I could be more healthy than what I am. So could you. So when I say let's be healthier versions of ourselves, that's in every aspect. Spiritually. Get away from the dead stuff, man. Get away from that dead stuff. Just let it go. Let it go. Church dead. Been dead. It was dead before COVID. And you still trying to hang in there. And I'm not tripping, but all I'm saying is, y'all, God has called us to something different, and we could be different. We could be different. Emotionally, let some stuff go. Let some people go. Let all that stuff go. Mentally, y'all already know where we're going with that. Go get you some therapy, baby. You may need some help. Go get some help. There's nothing wrong with getting help and talking to somebody. I told y'all, if it's that bad, call me. Then I'm going to call some other folk for you. Then you go in. I'm just going to refer you over. Y'all hear me? Because again, we're talking to all of these folk, and ain't none of these people, watch this, none of these people are qualified to help you in these situations. None of these people are qualified to even your pastor is not qualified to help you with mental illness. We like to believe and think, Pastor, pray for me. Yeah, he could pray. But man, you need some therapy. You need some professional help. And so I keep telling y'all, healthier versions of ourselves. Let's be better than where we are. On the physical side of it, y'all, man, you know, the push-ups will help. The sit-ups will help. The walking 28 minutes a day will help. And I'm just going to go on out there, y'all. I still do jumping jacks. I do 100 jumping jacks extra. And at nighttime, I do all this stuff all over again with the exception of the walking. I want to be better. My challenge is to you. Let's be better than what we are. I asked y'all, If you with it, come on with it. Let me know, chiming on in. Let me know. I'm going to send out another post in the morning. Just a regular post checking on everybody. You checking in. Come on, y'all. Let's get up. Let's roll. Let's do this. We can be better than what we are. And we challenge everything else. So it's a small challenge. The challenge is simple. Let's become better versions of ourselves. Healthier us. Healthier me. Healthier you. We can do this. We can do this. You want to see your baby them get grown. You want to see your grandchildren. And y'all hear me. I know death is inevitable unless Christ cracks the sky first. But other than that, death is inevitable. So what I'm saying is, y'all, come on. Let's do this. Let's become better versions of ourselves. Y'all, until next time, I love you. I love you. I love you. Y'all know where you can get at me. Next thing we're going to be talking about financially, healthier versions of ourselves. Y'all, I'm going to get a medical doctor on here. We're going to talk about this. We want to be better than what we are, and we can be better than what we are. So I'm asking y'all, come on, physically, this February, 28 days, 28 sit-ups, 28 push-ups, 28 minutes of walking, no sodas, let's drink water. Y'all, for 28 days, let's do that. If you can't do one or the other, build on it, work on it, add some jumping jacks, do something, but become better. And I promise you, you'll start to feel better. Let's get out there and y'all, let's make this thing what it is. Let's become better versions of ourselves. And my next guest we're going to be talking about, it's going to be a doctor. We're going to be talking about really going to get checkups, especially men. We don't like that. Men don't like going to the doctor. But it is what it is. So until next time, I love you. Peace. Bye.